Fell on EA Sports. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go here on EA Sports. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Second down, Nix. He finds his tight end, that's Smythe. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Play action now. It's Nix. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Just seems like the quarterback and the wide receiver just aren't quite on the same page. That's a throw we've seen them make time and time again throughout the year, and on this one, just a little bit off.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
A gain of 37 yards. 19 Tiger. Here we go.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. Here comes the screen to Brooks.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. They'll try and run it with Brooks. The Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to sprint them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
Good blocking, and he's in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Seattle. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
The man in motion is Watson. And they're going to get him again. Remarkable. How about that to start the game? 2 sacks on the first 2 plays.
This defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's already 2 sacks allowed.
Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This is taken at his own 30. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game. I always like to say, Mike, receivers in the NFL, they're not paid to make the easy ones. They're paid to make the hard ones, and that certainly is in that category, and he's able to move the chains because of it.
A 1st down throw for Nix. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. More from New Orleans after this. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He'll get this out to the left flat, and he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's a run. And he's going to be close to 1st down yardage, but they'll mark him a foot or 2 short. They'll run with Brooks. He slams it in there, and he is in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Seahawks. So that's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks move out on top, 14-0.
Tbmv2 set to kick off.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
Ready up!
They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10.
Warrior 70.
The man in motion is Watson.
Check out.
Flacco. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Here's Flacco. He'll take a shot for Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete,
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Fairbairn to add the extra point. Oh, this is a push. He missed it. No good. And that'll keep the score right where it is. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
On the double. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go. Hut.
Flacco to throw. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
it's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Now Flacco. That's caught downfield by Harrison. And he will score. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, New Orleans. Tucker, good on the extra point. The Saints are able to cut into the deficit. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This returnable from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. The Saints have got it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are, and I think that's exactly what happened here.
Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. He's inside the 40 to the 20. And now you get the pick six, and right on the heels of that, the offense comes out to go for two. Throwing, Nix. And he will get in for the two. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw is Flacco. Over the middle, it's Harrison. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Here's Flacco to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and that's going to lead to a fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the two straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Two minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. Second and 7.
Let's go.
On the bootleg, it's Nix. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They need to get it to the 27. This is third down.
Go! 18, right here.
To throw is Nix. Finding the open man, that's Pittman. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
At their own 32-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Mustang 19. Here we go. Set. Go.
Throwing, Flacco. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Throwing now on third and long. And that is incomplete.
I like the fact that they took a shot on third and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the fourth down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up fourth and a mile.
And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa!
60 by 6. 60 by 6. Ready?
On first down, here's Nix to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got.
Ready? Track 60. Tag. Hook.
Back to throw is Nix. Again, working deep downfield. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
He's got it at the 3. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2. Tbmv2 Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Seahawks going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Final second now of this first half as this one is away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Score is Seahawks 31, Saints 7.
All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2.
set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Kalijah Cansey in on the stop. They face second down and 7. Once again, it's Etienne. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
On third down, here's Etienne. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, New Orleans.
You can see the trust they have in this running back and the offensive line. You're facing a 3 and out. You're trying to extend this drive, turn around, hand it to the guy behind you, and let him do the rest.
They'll go back to Etienne on first down. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And the coverage right there is ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end, that's McBride. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. On the give, it's Etienne. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. L'Jarius Sneed in on the stop. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
They'll run it once more with Etienne. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
Third and 7.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
He'll look to throw. That's caught in stride by the Cheetah. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. A run with Brooks. Oh, and a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
Here we go, set.
Here's the first carry for the man from Kentucky, Ray Davis. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
And in motion is Brown. They'll throw. It's Nix. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Set, go.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Set the knee. Set, go.
They'll look to throw. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone, inside the 20. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 41 yards.
First and 10 at the 19-yard
They'll send a
line.
tight end in motion.
Hut, hut.
He'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Set. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Back to throw. That is caught. To the goal line and in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown Saints. Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points.
And he gets into the end zone for the 2. So it's not over yet. It's back to a 2-score game.
Saints 15. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. He'll start at the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First and 10.
Nike 18. Here we go, here we go. Hut.
Here's a handoff to Brooks. He'll work his way ahead for a game.
Ball carrier. He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing is Nix. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the 4th quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
Let's go now. 19 Lion.
Flacco. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Got it. Ready?
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
At the 16-yard line.
Flacco to throw. A quick slant caught by Hill.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup, because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down, where it's a little bit more manageable.
Let's go. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
They'll try and throw for it on, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
65, go. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Check go.
Travis going to throw for it. That one, take it in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, New Orleans. Greg, very big touchdown there, makes it a 10-point game, and now a chance to tighten this down to a 1-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for 2 here. You got to get this thing down to 8. But this offense now has given themselves at least a chance to make a run here down the stretch in the 4th quarter.
Here's Flacco. To the end zone. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin White. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
That keeps the score Seahawks 31, Saints 21. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Ready? Trap 60, trap 60.
They'll go play action with Nix. Open man downfield is Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive.
He is in. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Seattle. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but It's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Saints 21. Tbmv2
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. To throw is Flacco. He's gonna air this one out, looking for Hill. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Extra point try now for Tucker. The kick is good. And the Saints are able to cut the deficit to 10. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They'll drop to throw. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one. Gonna need a big play now, 3rd down and long.
Here we go, here we go. Check go.
Throwing, Flacco. He's gonna look deep for Tyreek.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's going to try it here again. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. That is a worrisome development here late in the game.
Let's go now.
On the handoff, this is Brooks. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
Let's go. 19 tight. 19. 60 Eagles. 60.
Here's Nix to throw. He'll look deep for Pittman. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks, and it is their third consecutive victory.